Hi there, my name's Annalis Everett and I work for US Bank. And in this short video today, I'm going to share with you a little bit about what I do for the bank, why I do it, as well as some heartfelt career advice with you as well. Now, before I get started, I have a couple questions for you. I want to know, do you like to help people? Okay. What about technology? Do you like using technology every day? Cool, all right. What about math and problem solving? Is that something that interests you? Do you like to try new things and innovate with new ideas? Okay, that's the end of our quiz, but if you answered yes to any of those questions, then there's a really good chance you could end up working for a bank someday. And you're probably gonna wanna keep listening to what I have to say. So here at US Bank, and as you look around my backdrop here, or my background, excuse me, it probably doesn't look much like what we think of when we think of a bank office or a bank branch. And that's because I get to work from home. So I'm coming to you from my home office. Now, as a trainer, I get to teach and train bank employees important skills that help them to be good at their job. So what I do at the bank is a lot like what your teachers do, is they help you to learn about different subjects. I just do it working for a bank. And there's actually 3 reasons that I absolutely love doing what I do each and every day here at US Bank. And the first is I get to connect. I get to connect with all kinds of people all across the bank, from leaders to new employees, and I get to talk and interact with just lots of different people, and I love that connection. So that's one of the reasons I like my job as a trainer. The second is that I get to leverage my skills as a communicator. And the way that I do that is through typing emails. Maybe I'll design a presentation, I'll get up and deliver training in front of people, and that all kind of plays to my strength as a communicator, and I absolutely love that. The third thing that I get to do in my role as a trainer is I get to create. I'm a very creative person, and I never really thought that that would work well at a bank, but I get to help create and design training programs that then get shared across the bank, and that is pretty cool. So that's a little bit about what I do and why I do it. You might be thinking, well, Annalise, how did you come to be a trainer at a bank? And the truth is, I never imagined a career in banking. In fact, when I was younger, in 3rd and 4th grade, I think I wanted to be a lawyer. And then at one point I was in musical theater and I thought I'd be an actress on Broadway. But of all the careers, I never imagined that I'd be working at a bank. And the way that I came to work at the bank was when I was in college. I needed a part-time job, and a friend of mine got me a job working as a bank teller. At what bank? You guessed it, US Bank. And that was 14 years ago. So I spent some time as a teller. I was an account specialist and a manager, all before becoming a corporate trainer, which is what I am today. And I have been a trainer now for about 7 years. And that's a long time. So as I was thinking about what I would share with you today, I started to think about my younger self. In fact, I came across a picture of a young Annalise. I'm gonna share it with you. Okay, this is me when I was 11 years old. I had been doing a cheer camp at school, and I was kind of like running out onto the field there. So I thought I'd share that with you. But I started to think about this girl and think, what would I tell a younger version of myself? If I could travel back in time, what career advice would I give her? And then I thought, well, I'll share that with you. So there's a few things I want to share. And the first thing is, know what your talents are and embrace what you're good at. A lot of times it's easy to focus on what we're not good at, and that's not really an effective way to think. So when you think about careers, you want to have a career and a job where you can use your strengths and talents. So I would encourage you to take the time and ask yourself, what am I good at? What are my talents and my strengths? The second thing I would encourage you to think about is, how can you make your voice heard? Here's what I mean by that. If you have a question or an idea and you hold back and you're too afraid to ask the question or share the idea, we might be missing out on something great. So I would say raise your hand, ask the questions, share the ideas, because that can lead to something much, much bigger, and your ideas and questions are very important. So make your voice heard, don't be afraid. The last thing that I would share with you, and this is probably something that I hold very near and dear to my heart still today, is learn all that you can. Be a lifelong learner, embrace learning. Whether that happens in the classroom, in a formal environment with your teachers and your fellow students and peers, that's a great place to learn. It's very, very important that you study hard and learn in class. But a lot of learning can also happen outside of the classroom, in your own life, maybe when you're hanging out with friends or family. Sometimes we learn life lessons too, and those are very important. But my message to you is take it all in, learn as much as you can, and never stop learning. And with that, I want to thank you for sharing the last 6 minutes with me, and I hope that you have an amazing day, and I wish you all the best in your future career. Take care. Bye now.